Welcome back to MASCrapping. Today I'm going to do a piece that's kind of new for me. When I was on my conference in June of 2022, I actually went back to the house where I used to live, and the people who bought the house from me are some friends, and they said that I could come back and get into the gardens and dig up some of the plants I had left. So these are pictures of my old garden, and I'm going to do a couple of interesting things. Used my Cricut machine to design these mats. These, the journaling and the pictures in the middle were done with the pen feature. And then I'm going to actually put these on afterwards. But these are flip flaps, and you can see it's going to allow me to have a few more pictures put in place. So I'll add those, at the end. And then this one here, instead of photograph, I just have some trees that are going to be on the back of it. So I'm going to lay these over to the side, just because they aren't going to be in this part of the project. When I put it into the scrapbook in the plastic page protectors, I will put those on at that point in time. So just sticking these in. I think they're called flip-flap pages. I bought them, I believe, on eBay, and it is something you can still get. I haven't used a lot of them in the past, every once in a while, but with this project I had so many pictures I wanted to get in just so I can have the memories of what my garden looked like. Kind of funny. You always have a garden, you plant, you know what you want it to look like. Well, it never looked the way I wanted it to look while I was there. Then I went back 2 years later, and all the trees were about the size that I wanted, and the plants were just beautifully green. It was just really fun to see that. I'm not going to stick that down yet until I've had a chance to put the ones on this side. Again, I use Cricut Design Space and my Cricut machine all the time. I would really encourage you, if you have the funds to do so, to get one of them. It has really given me a lot of opportunity to do things that I don't think I could have done without it. But particularly writing, journaling, titles. Oh my gosh, I remember when you had to punch out every letter on its own using die cut machines. And while it made your stuff look pretty good in the time frame, it just took forever. And the Cricut machines certainly are much faster than that. And you can design and scale your projects, which is part of what I like. Is the die cuts, you're stuck with the size of the font size that the die is in. So that's part of what I like, is being able to manipulate the sizes. So quite a bit of tape, just right here in the middle and down. And same thing on this side. And I'm going to take a picture of this because I want to capture which set of pictures goes where, so that when I put this all back together, when it's actually in the scrapbook, that it makes sense. So remember. So this one, actually, let me go ahead and tape these trees down as well. Let's see, that's the back side. So I'll just tape them straight to that. I know it's the back side of a photograph, but if I put, let's see, I want it, this is going to flip like that. It'll be like that, and open like here. There we go. Hopefully I did this right. Flip. There we go. Yeah, so that'll sit there. This one will be sitting there, and this one will be sitting there. So I'll take those pictures here in a second. So there we go. Garden scenes from my old home, and a lot of work with Cricut, and particularly excited about using the flip-flops. Thanks for joining me. Love to be seeing your projects. Have a great day. Take care.